Hello, my friends. Jill here, menopausal metabolism coach and 40-something-year-old going through some hormonal changes. I have to thank my friends at Daily Nori for sending me over another amazing product that I could test and share with you. So if you've ever gone down the rabbit hole of Googling hormones feel off or gut health or why do I feel bloated all the time? This is probably the kind of product that you come across. And let's be real, most of us are not just looking for a probiotic meant for anybody. We're looking for something that helps with everything we're dealing with, right? So digestion, hormones, mood, skin, like one thing that will just help pull it all together a little, right? So this is a women's probiotic. It's a little different because it's designed not just for gut health, but also hormone and estrogen support. So what stood out to me is that it includes the specific strain of gut support called Levolactobacillus brevis. I know, hard to say. That's actually studied for supporting estrogen balance throughout the gut. So instead of just throwing random probiotic strains together, this is a more targeted strain towards women dealing with perimenopause, hormonal fluctuations, bloating tied to hormones, even things like skin and mood. So let's talk real expectations, because this is where people get super frustrated with a lot of supplements. This is not something that you're going to take for like 3 days and suddenly everything is fixed, right? With probiotics, you're working on helping to fix your gut microbiome. So you're usually looking at least a few weeks of consistency before you really feel a difference. And what I've noticed with products like this and what most people report is the subtle changes at first. So they're a little less bloated, they're a little more regular, their digestion just seems to be moving a little bit more smoothly where it was just crazy before, like constant bloating, like every time you ate you felt uncomfortable. Even some people feel a little bit more energy and just better mood stability over time. So some people do ask about side effects, and when you start a probiotic, it's normal to have a little adjustment period, so possibly a little mild bloating for a few days if you weren't experiencing much bloating, because your gut has to get used to something new. Same thing happens if you're not a vegetable eater and all of a sudden you start eating a bunch of vegetables, right? One of the things I really love is the capsule in capsule design, which helps the pills survive your stomach. So the good stuff is inside, and then it has this omega-3 oil outside that, but it's still inside the capsule. So it's really cool. I've never seen other products other than the ones from Daily Nori that have this capsule in capsule makeup. It's super cool. So if you do find that they stick together, you can always store it in a nice cool place. You don't need to refrigerate it or anything, but they're really easy to go down, and I find them helpful. I have not felt any bloating after eating in the last couple weeks, and so I'd say like 3 weeks is that golden point where you're like, okay, these are definitely something I want to keep on using. So if you're in perimenopause or menopause or even premenopause, and you're just feeling like things are a bit off for some reason, or you're not digesting foods that you used to digest just fine, like Brussels sprouts, then this could definitely help you. I would say get a bottle. It's a 30-day supply. See how it goes. They're clinically tested. You just take one capsule daily, and you can take it with or without food. A lot of other things you have to take with food, otherwise you're going to feel kind of queasy. But these ones you can just take once a day with or without food, and hopefully it helps you. It even says on the bottle that it helps with weight management. I'm not sure exactly how, but give it a go. See if maybe you feel better. You don't eat so much. I don't know. Maybe your mood stabilizes and you don't do all the emotional eating. Who knows? Check it out for yourself. If you love it, keep on it. If you don't, then just don't use it anymore.